Good morning, Jack. Today we're going to learn about the future continuous tense. Are you ready?
Good morning, miss. Yes, I'm ready. What exactly is the future continuous tense?
Great question, Jack. The future continuous tense is used to talk about actions that will be happening at a specific time in the future. It's like imagining what you or someone else will be doing at a future moment.
So, it's like saying what I will be doing tomorrow or next week at a certain time?
Exactly. Let me give you an example. Imagine it's 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. You can say, I will be studying at 5 o'clock tomorrow. This means at that specific time, you will be in the middle of studying.
Oh, I see. So, we use will be and the ing form of the verb, right?
Yes, you got it. The structure is subject plus will be plus verb plus ing. Let's try it with some examples. What will you be doing at 7 a.m. tomorrow?
At 7 a.m. tomorrow, I will be sleeping.
Perfect. Now, try another one. What will your brother be doing at 9 p.m. tomorrow?
At 9 p.m., my brother will be playing video games.
Excellent. The future continuous tense is very helpful when we want to talk about ongoing actions in the future. Now, let's look at another use. We also use the future continuous to talk about planned events or arrangements.
Oh, so it's not just about what might happen, but also things we've already planned to do?
Yes, exactly. For example, we will be meeting our friends at the park at 3 p.m. on Saturday. In this sentence, it's a planned event.
Okay, so it's not only about random actions, but also for things we have organized, like meetings or appointments.
Right. Another thing to remember is that the future continuous can be used to make polite inquiries about people's plans. For example, will you be using the car this afternoon? It's a polite way to ask about someone's plans.
Oh, I have heard something like that before. Like, will you be coming to the party tonight?
Yes, exactly. It's more polite than asking, are you coming to the party? Because it sounds less direct. Now, let's talk about some time expressions we can use with the future continuous tense.
Time expressions? What are those?
Time expressions are phrases we use to give more information about when something will happen. For example, we can use at this time tomorrow, next week, by 8 o'clock, or in the afternoon.
So we can say something like, at this time tomorrow, I will be playing football. Right.
Yes, that's perfect. Time expressions help make it clear when the action will be happening. Now, can you make a sentence using by this time next week?
By this time next week, I will be preparing for my exams.
Excellent. You're getting the hang of it. Let's try a few more examples. What will you be doing at noon on Sunday?
At noon on Sunday, I will be having lunch with my family.
Great! How about next month? What will you be doing next month?
Next month, I will be visiting my grandparents.
Fantastic! Now, let's look at how to form questions in the future continuous tense. It's very easy. You just need to switch the word order. Instead of I will be, you say will I be. Here's an example. Will you be studying at 8 p.m.?
Oh, I see. So if I want to ask a question, I just switch will and the subject. Like, will you be watching TV later tonight?
Exactly. And the same goes for negative sentences. To make a sentence negative, we simply add not after will. For example, I will not be going to the party tomorrow.
So I can say, I will not be playing football tomorrow because I have to study.
That's right. You can also use contractions like won't. So, I will not becomes I won't. Can you try saying your sentence with the contraction?
Sure. I will not be playing football tomorrow because I have to study.
Perfect. Now let's practice making questions and negatives together. I will give you a sentence, and you turn it into a question or a negative sentence. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here's the sentence. I will be working at 10 a.m. tomorrow. How would you turn that into a question?
Will you be working at 10 a.m. tomorrow?
Exactly. Now can you turn the same sentence into a negative?
I will not be working at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Fantastic. You're doing really well, Jack. Let's keep going. Now let's talk about when to use the future continuous tense in comparison to other future tenses.
Oh, okay. How is it different from the simple future tense, like will or going to?
That's a very good question. The simple future tense is used to talk about actions that will happen at a specific time, but they are not continuous actions. For example, if you say, I will go to the party, it means the action of going to the party will happen once. But if you say, I will be going to the party at 8 p.m., it means at 8 p.m. you will be in the middle of going to the party.
So, the future continuous is more about actions that are in progress at a future time, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's about actions that will be happening at a specific time. The simple future is more about actions that will happen but don't continue. For example, if you say, I will call you later, it's a one-time action. But if you say, I will be calling you at 6 p.m., it shows that the action will be in progress at that time.
That makes sense now. It's all about whether the action is ongoing or just a one-time thing.
You have got it. Now let's practice with a few more examples. Imagine this time tomorrow, you're doing something fun. What will you be doing?
This time tomorrow, I will be playing video games with my friends.
Great. And how about your sister? What will she be doing?
My sister will be studying for her exams.
Excellent. Now, let's practice with a time expression. Can you make a sentence using by this time next year?
By this time next year, I will be graduating from school.
Perfect! You're getting better with each example. Let's do one last exercise. Imagine your family is planning a vacation. What will everyone be doing next week?
Next week, my parents will be relaxing at the beach, and I will be swimming in the ocean.
That sounds like a fun vacation. Well done, Jack. You have really grasped the future continuous tense.
Thanks, miss. I feel much more confident now. It's not as hard as I thought it would be.
I'm glad to hear that. Just remember, the future continuous tense is all about actions that will be happening at a specific time in the future. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.
I will. Thanks for the lesson, miss.
You're welcome, Jack. Keep up the good work.